Siddhartha Gautama, commonly known as the Buddha, was an Indian spiritual teacher who lived in and around the 5th century BC. He is believed to have been born in what is now modern-day Nepal in a royal family. He left his home and wealth to pursue spiritual enlightenment, and after several years of meditation, he achieved enlightenment and began teaching his philosophy. His teachings spread throughout India and eventually throughout Central, Southeast, and East Asia. His teachings focused on finding a path to spiritual awakening and liberation from suffering. His teachings emphasized the Four Noble Truths, the Eightfold Path, and the doctrine of karma. His followers, known as Buddhists, propagated the religion that is known as Buddhism today.
No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act on upon them? You only lose what you cling to. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Doubt everything. Find your own light. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. If you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another. If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind. Do not look for a sanctuary in anyone except yourself. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. Nothing ever exists entirely alone. Everything is in relation to everything else. There is no fire like passion. There is no shark like hatred. There is no snare like folly. There is no torrent like greed. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. True love is born from understanding. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. Nothing is forever, except change. The past is already gone. The future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live, and that is the present moment. The tongue, like a sharp knife, kills without drawing blood. As rain falls equally on the just and the unjust, do not burden your heart with judgments, but rain your kindness equally on all. With our thoughts we make the world. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. Attachment leads to suffering. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. If we fail to look after others when they need help, who will look after us? Those who have failed to work toward the truth have missed the purpose of living. It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to others. The way is not in the sky. The way is in the heart. There are only two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way and not starting. The one who has conquered himself is a far greater hero than he who has defeated 1,000 times 1,000 men. If you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path. She who knows life flows, feels no wear or tear, needs no mending or repair. Wear your ego like a loose-fitting garment. Kindness should become the natural way of life, not the exception. Friendship is the only cure for hatred, the only guarantee of peace. In separateness lies the world's greatest misery. In compassion lies the world's true strength.
We hope these words will help you succeed and never forget to be kind to others.